Okay, this video is going to be called Corn's New Problem, and it's about atrazine. Okay, atrazine is a herbicide sprayed on non-organic corn. This is one of the reasons why I would only eat organic corn. I don't even really eat corn anymore because I worry that it's going to have this atrazine stuff on it, even if it's organic. But still, organic corn has traditionally, for many thousands of years, been a great food for people on Earth. And those Kenyans that win the marathons every year, they eat tons of corn, like Kipchoge. So atrazine induces complete, notice the word complete, feminization and chemical castration of male African clawed frogs. Okay, so notice who's writing this paper. The guy's name is Tyrone Hayes. He's a black guy who got a scholarship as an undergraduate and for his master's degree over at Harvard. And then he went, I think, to Berkeley. And here's what's funny. All these places, oh, we love black people. We try to help people. We want diversity. Yeah, right. So you get a really smart black guy like Tyrone Hayes, okay? And he makes an incredibly wonderful, important discovery that atrazine turns male frogs into female frogs. It's one of the most powerful estrogenic chemicals known to man. Okay? He figures that out. And it's super common. It's sprayed on all the GMO corn, which is one of the most common food stuff that's used to make high fructose corn syrup, okay? That's fed to our cattle. That means atrazine is going into the sweetened products. It's going into the products from meat to the cattle supply. All right, so this guy figures this out. Brilliant discovery. Does he win a war? Does he get promoted? No. They accuse him of misconduct. They cut his finding. They don't allow him to repeat his study. Okay, and then they push him out, okay? So he gets harassed. They send him all these hostile emails. They threaten this guy. They did everything they could to make this guy miserable and put an end to his career. And he actually stood tough. He stood up to him. Let's see. So that's just the beginning of it, how powerful this stuff and how bad it is. I can tell you some more about Tyrone Hayes. So here's the guy, Tyrone Hayes, all right? And if you read his Wikipedia article, it's rather interesting. They talk all about how the company harassed him for a long time. He got big time screwed over. He was featured in this book for kids called The Frog Scientist, okay? And I just want to show you, here's another paper about atrazine. So it's not only super powerful to feminize, to basically castrate, chemical castration of men. And I know a lot of people, the typical pro, they think everything is okay. Look, do you think it's a coincidence that you've got F- and aluminum in your water, making you sterilized, giving you leaky gut, autoimmune disease, lowering your IQ, causing, brain damage, both aluminum and F-? Do you think that's a coincidence? And then on top of it, that you got chemicals like this, and the most common foods in the processed food are like soy as a protein source and corn as a sweetener, high fructose corn syrup source, okay, as well as it being fed to all the cattle. These are subsidized. These are massive scale. Hundreds and hundreds of millions of people are exposed to these on a frequent daily basis, okay? And these are major toxins. And this also, of course, sterilizes people, makes them infertile. Soy also contributes to that. So what I'm trying to say is, do you think it's a coincidence that the average American by 55 or 60 is fat, sick, and stupid? That people are having fewer and fewer kids, not just because of social reasons, but because they have a hard time conceiving, okay? And so look, it's a mitochondrial inhibitor as well. That's not good. Mitochondrial inhibitors are always bad. And they have a tendency to increase the risk of diabetes, as this does, it appears to have, okay? So irreversible inhibition of electron transport, okay? Great. Mitochondria is like the foundation of life. Okay, so here's another paper about atrazine. Atrazine toxicity. These are multiple different author groups, these papers. The possible role of natural products for effective treatment, okay? So I just want you to get a sense of how bad this stuff is. So here's the illustration in the article about atrazine. Well, it's toxic to your immune system, causing mast cell degranulation. Well, it's toxic to your liver, causing hepatic degeneration, periacinar necrosis, bile canaliculi lipidosis. So it messes up multiple different parts of your liver. It's associated with high blood pressure, damage to the outer surface of the heart, damage to the cardiac muscle, damage to the brain, cognitive impairment with learning and memory impairments. Oh, gee, like F- and AL, stuff that's super common in your food supply. lowers IQ. Yeah, it's just a coincidence. They're making the pros stupider, isn't it? Causes end-stage kidney failure, kidney cancer, okay? It causes, problems with sexuality, precocious puberty in girls, loss of sperm in men, reduced sperm counts, testicular atrophy, sperm abnormalities, deformities of the penis, hypospadias, non-descent of the testicles, cryptorchidism. Okay, these are major reproductive damage, all right? Preterm births, breast tumors, uterus tumors, fibroids, okay? All right, so this is just a few of the things that this stuff does. It's a major frickin' toxin, so that's why I always believe in eating organic only, because they're not allowed to put this on organic food. They might cheat sometimes, but your odds are a lot better, and I don't even eat corn anymore because of this. So anyways, I thought that was interesting.